channel on this now Sunday, February 13, 2020. I don't know if you can see that. Before it turns off. There we go. And I decided to make myself a nice cheeseburger. And I've got all the ingredients here. I was going to say toppings. I got the toppings and the ingredient, which is the hamburger and cheese. It's not real cheese unless it's wrapped in plastic. I've got some nice bread and butter. Is it bread and butter or butter pickles? And some spears and tomato and some red onion. So yeah, let's get started. I have some crinkly fries and some onion rings in the oven. So let's get started with cooking up the hamburger and melting the cheese. Okay, I've got a nice hot pan here. Let's get this nice juicy burger. I think this is 90% lean. Oh yeah. Now you're not supposed to, I don't think you're supposed to squish it. Alright everyone, I decided to put my hat on. I flipped the burger over. Now I just need to put on my cheese. Looks like there's a little blood boiling from the top. I think that's an indication that it's gonna be like medium rare. On goes the cheese. Oh yeah. So I've got the buns on. I'm browning them. And the crinkly fries and onion rings should be finished any minute now. Alright, this looks done. Turn this off. Let this rest for a second. So let me clear this table and get ready to assemble the hamburger. Alright, so got the crinkly fries and the onion rings out of the oven. I toasted up nice sesame seed buns. Thought I'd put some paper down so to give it a rustic feel, and it's going to be easy to clean up instead of eating off the plate. So where do we start? I got my fries. Oh yeah, got onion rings. They didn't have the brand that I like anymore. There was like a beer battered onion ring. Now that I got the fryer, I got to learn how to make my own onion rings. And I got these nice toasted sesame seed bun. Okay. A little bit of salt on the onions, on the onion rings, and okay, let's assemble this. First things first, what do I need? I didn't bring a spoon or a knife. I'll just use my spatula. A little mayonnaise. Get that on there. Mayonnaise. Every time I say that, I think about Officer and a Gentleman. Mayonnaise. Alright, I think we'll put some lettuce so it doesn't get soggy on the bottom. Then I got my nice hamburger. Put that on top of cheeseburger. What else? Tomato. I got my tomato. This big tomato right on top. And I think I'll put the pickles. Usually that's how you find the pickles, right? On the bun. So I got my bread and butter pickles. Maybe a couple of slices of red onion. More lettuce. Oh, I need some mustard. Whoops. Maybe a little ketchup. Any day now. Good sound effects, but almost. Okay. A little bit more. There we go. Oh, I need ketchup for my fries. That's okay. I don't have all day. So there it is. Wow. Oh, the fries are in front of it. There it is. You see that? Let's put the top back on. Oh, that's a hamburger. Wow. Oh. Forgot my pickle spears here. Oh, this is gonna be good. Let me clear this plate away. All right. The moment of truth. Can't wait to dig in. Nice thumbnail. Oh yeah. Let's dig into it. Oh, pickles coming out. Let's use that side right there. Wow. That's stacked pretty high. It looks like it's well done. I was hoping for medium rare, but that's okay. Nice fresh hamburger. Frankly fries. Onion rings. Oh. Gotta have my drink. We've got cran raspberry. sure the audio's on. Oh, yeah. What did I pay for them? Let's see the hamburger. Kraft American cheese, $5.49. I got the bread and butter pickles, $3.99. I had to get some mustard, $2.79. Dill pickles, the spears, $2.99. Where's the onion rings with $2.99? I got eggs. Eggs were $4.99. That was for 18 eggs. Where's the meat? Oh yeah, 85% lean ground beef was $7.53. And the Pepperidge Farm buns were $4.49. It's funny, I went to the grocery store. I think it might have been like 8 o'clock. And I thought the town lifted a mask, its individual mask mandate. But I go in the store, and it's not that crowded, but there's maybe, I don't know, there's got to be over a dozen people there. I'm the only one, it doesn't matter, I'm the only one without a mask. I had the mask in my car, but I said, well, let me not wear the mask if it's not required. And I go in, and afterwards, yeah, every aisle I bump into someone, not literally, but every aisle that there's someone else in, everyone I see has a mask. All the employees have the mask. I felt sort of like out of place, you know. You had that social pressure, and I was thinking a good like an example of that. It almost felt like I came to mind was the Body Snatchers. Like everybody with the mask would just, you know, you had the feeling that everybody would just with their mask. If you had a dream about it, they would turn and point to you and scream "no mask" as they're wearing the mask. Or it's like, I thought of another one, the Twilight Zone, where the woman goes in for plastic surgery because everybody in the society looks alike. They're all beautiful, and she just wants to be like everybody else. So she has the plastic surgery, but they only show her in shadow. They never show her until the end. And then you find out all society looks like pigs, and she's just like a regular person. But they look at her like the surgery wasn't a success. You know, that type of peer pressure where everybody must conform. It was a weird feeling. But that Body Snatchers came to mind, with Donald Sutherland in the end there, pointing and screaming to the one last guy in his group that hadn't succumbed to the snatched by the aliens. Did you guys catch Sven Cooley? Oh yeah, it was 8 o'clock, and then by the time I got home, it was like 8:23. So I turned the TV on real quick. I wanted to see what was on Sven Cooley, and I caught the boat scene, and I'm like, wait a minute, this is Creature from the Black Lagoon. I seen this and I was about to turn it off. And then I said, wait a minute, this scene looks a little different. I mean, the boats seem to be the same, and the lagoon seemed to be the same, but there was something off with the scene and the dialogue. So it ended up, it was a continuation. You think that this is something like a recent phenomenon with like Star Wars and Raiders of the Lost Ark and all that, but they've been making sequels forever, I guess. So this was a sequel. It was Revenge of the Creature, or Return. I think it was Revenge of the Creature. So they go back and they capture the creature, and I think the scene is supposed to be like St. Augustine, Florida. They bring it back to like an aquarium to research. Oh, but the very next scene, they capture the creature. The very next scene is like they're in a lab, and it's like this joking atmosphere, They do some jokes and they've got a chimpanzee in the lab, and all of a sudden there's this lab assistant that they're talking to, and I'm like, that guy looks familiar. And I'm like, who? That can't be. It was Clint Eastwood. I couldn't believe it. He was so young, and I couldn't understand. I mean, he didn't even sound like Clint Eastwood, or sort of. His features weren't rough. He didn't look like a tough guy yet, and yeah, I guess he still had a younger voice, and he had a couple of lines, and I went on Google and found out that was his first movie scene. It was 1955, and this Revenge of the Creature. I never knew that. I never knew that there was a sequel to Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's crazy. And I never saw that movie. There was a show on early in the morning. It was called Highway Patrol. And I was watching it one morning. It was black and white. I think this is like 1950s. It was even before Dragnet. It was Dragnet actually started black and white too. But I'm watching this, and they have a shootout in a freight yard. And one of the bad guys, one of the gangsters, was Leonard Nimoy. He had to be in his 20s. It was the youngest I've ever seen him. I saw him in a Western. It was like Have Gun Will Travel. Or it was that, there was a series, a TV series with Steve McQueen, I think, right? And he was a bounty hunter, I think. Anyways, again, Leonard Nimoy was a bad guy. In fact, it was black and white, but he had like the black hat and the black. He was a gunslinger, and yeah, that was the youngest I had seen him until that point. But this TV show, I think it was called Highway Patrol, and that was younger than I remember him in this Western. I think Leonard Nimoy was in a Twilight Zone episode too, wasn't he? I don't know. recently that he was from Massachusetts. So, I think I told you guys I unplugged the internet from my TV. I had it hooked up to my router. And I had the TV go on again while it was plugged in. So somebody has a code, so, that turns on my TV remote. But it hasn't happened for a couple of months now. But that is spooky though when you come into the house and realize that the TV's on, and your mind takes a second to figure out that it's not somebody talking in the house, but it's the TV. It's a little unsettling, especially if it happens during the night. That one time I woke up in the middle of the night to the TV on. Well, everyone, thanks for stopping by and watching another one of my videos. I think I'll finish this up later on. Maybe I'll have another onion ring. But yeah, thank you for your continued support and your comments. Thanks to all my PayPal contributors. Thanks for using the Amazon affiliate link in the description to make any of your Amazon purchases. I really appreciate that. And thank you again for your continued support. I really appreciate it. I'm starting to repeat myself. But yeah, that was a nice, fresh, homemade hamburger with crinkly fries and onion rings and pickle spears. And ocean spray cran raspberry. So thanks again, everyone. And until next video, thanks for watching. Bye.